Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect. Salak. To you, Akim, out there pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. To you, sincere Akwath, listening and learning in humility. This lesson is going to be dealing with this video that I came across of this so-called black woman, complaining about her life situation at the age of 33, and ultimately, this is the sentiment of a lot of people in the society. They're struggling, even though they have degrees and different things, and knowing some of them have what would be considered good jobs, but they're still struggling on a very high level, finding it hard to make ends meet. And that's based upon the society and the climate of the society at the moment. So through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we need to be grateful because we have something to fall back on, and that's Yahweh Shai. So, when things don't go as planned, because, this life is an up and down battle, we're always protected, and helped. These people, they have no true help. So they have to stress. They have to stress. When we go through things, brothers, and you sisters, don't stress about it. Okay? The scriptures speak about put your burdens on Yahweh Shai. It doesn't say to stress about it. It says put your burdens on Yahweh Shai, point blank, period. Okay? Because to stress about it is really a lack of faith. So these people, they can stress because they have nothing to fall back on. So I'm going to play a bit of this video, really long story short, she has a college degree and she lost her job and she's through, but I'm going to play some of the video so you can see what she's talking about. Then I want to go to the comments, because the comments that are interesting, because you can see this is not just a one person thing. This is like the sentiment. Okay.
I knew for sure that I didn't want to tell sad stories. So I didn't really aim to do journalism, but that's what basically my major was. That's what I studied. And I graduated that. I was an okay student, I got an internship for digital media coordinator, and that went really well. And then I was like, okay, this is good. I graduated college. I got an internship. Life is going to be good. Life is going to be good. And then I never got jobs. That's when I was around maybe 23, 24, 23. I never was able to get a job that made sense with my career, what I wanted. So instead of going into a direction of entertainment news reporter or working at a huge production company or working in some sort of film, movie capacity, working in entertainment or anything like that like I wanted, I never got any of those jobs. So the first 5 years, I graduated in 2015. So the first 5 years after my graduation, it was constantly looking for work and constantly looking for jobs. I never got them. I had a few interviews, but I never got jobs. And it just, nobody wanted to hire me. Nobody wanted to give me opportunities. I don't know if they thought I was too dumb to do the work. The thing I kept getting was, this is literally what I keep getting today in my 33 years, is you don't have enough experience. You don't know what you're doing, so we can't hire you. But it's like, well, how am I going to get experience if you don't hire me? And that's still the struggle today.
That's another thing with you Jakes, right? When things get rough, as they say, you Jakes are the first fired, last hired. Okay? That's how it goes. So you Jakes are going to feel it first, you're going to feel it hard, unless you're in a position where you're irreplaceable. Okay? Or Yahweh Shai is with you. The Lord is with you to make, things just work in your favor. So other than that, you're through. You understand what I'm saying? So these people, especially you Jakes, okay, you're going to see, you're going to see how, how this affects you severely. And there's a reason why it's called Jacob's trouble. Esau is being affected. All these other nations are going to be affected. But the Heavenly Father, his focus is on you because you're his people. Okay, so you Jakes are going to feel it, man. All right.
Which I will get into later about the state of my jobhood and how I ended up having no direction. That's exactly what it was like when I got out of college. It was constantly, you don't have a job, you don't have enough experience, we can't hire you. No job, nothing I wanted. I applied for, companies like Britco, BuzzFeed, Yahoo, like all their like fun media department jobs. I applied for them. Nobody. I applied for video editing jobs. Nobody. I went into the direction of getting a job just to live, which is fine. Sometimes you do have to do that. So I ended up getting like retail jobs. I got a customer service job. I got a sales job, like things like that. Even though it wasn't really what I wanted, I still ended up getting those jobs. I stayed in that direction for a while, and those were fine. Even though I knew that it wasn't really what I wanted to do.
Your life is going to change now.
So anyways,
I'm Elon Musk,
so
CEO and founder of Tesla and SpaceX. I've been waiting for you.
Salakia.
And then at 25, I got married.
So as you can see, she got married to what looks to be an Edomite, which that's where the N dub is. That's where she's going. She's going. A lot of these N dubs now, I see them dealing with Edomites a lot. But that's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You want to go deal with an Edomite, that's up to you. They're just not going to make it, okay? They're just not going to make it, and we're not worried about you, okay? Because we have the women of the other nations, okay? But there's going to be a time they're going to come back, and they're going to want to deal with Jake, and, want Jake to protect them and all this stuff, and it's not gonna work out in their favor. See, as you can see, she's divorced. Like you said, she's divorced. No, she's no longer with that dude, so... And they're getting cheated on. They keep playing about Jake cheats. They're getting cheated on by these Edomites the same way. But anyways, she had this good job. She had her degree. Now she's divorced and now she's through and she's unemployed. Okay, that's the long story short. Now, and she's struggling to make money and make ends meet. And really, she's having trouble seeing the light. Okay, but let's go to the end and we'll read the comments.
Came out, I made sure to plan an event with my friends, and we had a really good time because, again, I was looking forward to that. Okay, so my third and probably final advice is knowing that this phase of life is not permanent, and even though it feels permanent, even though it feels very long, I'm assuming that I'm not going to do this in like 5 to 10 years. I may be like this in the next year or two, but knowing that I won't be like this in 5 to 10 years is kind of also what keeps me going.
Yeah, well, all her dreams are going to be disappointed. Okay, because guess what? It's going to get a lot worse. It's not going to get better. It's going to get a lot worse in the times to come. So let's get some of the scriptures, and then we'll go to the comment section and whatnot. Okay, she did, because the thing that these people are hoping for is that it gets back to how it used to be. Listen, that time is done. It's over. Like that devil Yuval Noah said, it's over. Not getting back to that time, man. Let's go to Isaiah the 32nd chapter, man. Okay, dealing with you women. Yeah, that's speaking. Yeah, we know it's twofold. But this is also speaking about the women. Okay, this is Isaiah 32:9, it says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless ones." See, they're being troubled now. They're having hard times to keep up with the rent, and then they don't have a man with them. They're realizing they wanted a family, but they're too old and so on and so forth. So they're catching hell now. But like I said, it's only going to increase. Okay, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. Why? Because they were careless. They weren't thinking logically about how the future of their life is gonna go. You see, they thought that they would be focused on their career, do what they want to do, have fun in their career, and have all this money, and then find a man to be submissive to them. Right? That's what they thought, but it didn't work out like that. You see? You know, it didn't work out how they planned it. And life doesn't work out how you plan it. Life works out how the Heavenly Father plans it. You know, it says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. So like I said, she's talking about, maybe I won't be doing this 5 years from now. Maybe I'll be in a better case. Okay. The Lord said the vintage is going to fail. What you think is coming is not coming. The hope that you think you're going to have, you're not going to have. It's going to get a lot worse. This is going to be the good days. When you look in the future of what's coming, this is going to be represented as the good days. Okay? The good old days, the good times. Like when the C-19 came and the lockdowns came, these type of times that we're looking at now, before pre-2019 type, right? That was the good old days. Like, damn, I miss when I could go to the bar. I miss when I could, when I could walk outside past 9 p.m. without being arrested. I miss this and that. You understand what I'm saying to you? So this is going to be looking like the good old days, man. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Right? They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vines. They're going to lament. They're going to cry. They're going to bawl. They're going to wail, right? Because of what they've of the way the world is going to go. Okay? It's not going to be how they think, man. It's going to get a lot harder. You'll be, in the times to come, you'll be lucky if you can rent out a room. You know what I'm saying? You'll be lucky if you could rent half of a person's bed, like they're doing that out there in Toronto, supposedly. Whether that was a joke or not. Hey, you'll be lucky to get that, man. Okay? You'll be lucky to live in a car. You'll be lucky to have a car in the times to come, just to live in it. You see what I'm saying? So let's go to Ecclesiastes, man. Ecclesiastes 12. You see, you guys think it's a joke, man. See, because you guys are careless, right? The scripture said that you're careless. You careless women, but women are careless, especially women, right? But then men are careless too. Okay, so you guys are gonna find out that, and what's the carelessness is that you're not serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You're not doing the right things in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You women, you ain't serving your husband. You ain't following what the scriptures say. You're doing what you want to do. You want to be independent. We're going to see how that's going to work out for you in the times to come. You see? This is Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. It says, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble. Who's the keepers of the house? The economists. Because the word economist means housekeeper. Okay? The ones that see what's going on financially, that's looking at, how the society's going, the way that the society's going. Okay. They're going to tremble. They're going to be in fear of what's getting ready to come. They're in fear now. Okay. And the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease. You mean the workers, they're going to cease, right? There's not going to be much work left. Okay, that's what she's complaining about, how she's having a hard time getting jobs. It's been X amount of years she couldn't get a job. And when you look at the comment section, you're going to see there's a lot of people with degrees that it's been years since they were able to land a job in their field. Okay, or in any field for that matter. Okay, it says, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened, meaning the future is dim, the future is grim. There's not much to look forward to in the times to come. Like I said, these are the good old days. You better take advantage now, because the times to come, there's going to be a lot of wailing and gnashing of teeth. See, the times to come is really going to be good for us, the men of the Lord. The scriptures speak about how we're going to rejoice in that day. You see, you're going down and the men of the Lord are going up. Lord willing, we be of that number. You see? And the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. Right? All these different stores, the doors are going to be closed off, barred off, because the middle class is about to be decimated in the next go round. Okay, of these lockdowns, the middle class is going to be finished. And that's what they want. They want everyone dependent upon them. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail. Ooh, so your desires are gonna fail, man. Whatever you're thinking, the hope that you have for the future, maybe it'll be better, maybe I'll get a husband, maybe I'll do this and that, whatever. You're through, you're done, you're finished. Okay? You're done. Okay? The Lord is getting ready to completely bring the society down. And he's given the power to the left hand, his sword, all right, the serpent, to basically bring destruction upon the people, to decimate the people, to bring them to a very low estate, to where they're just begging for any little crumbs that they can get, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. So, hey man, it's about to get rough. It's about to get real rough out here. Let's read some of these comments. Let's see what this demon is gonna say when we read some of the comments.
It feels very permanent. It feels like crap. I don't have a direction. I need help. It feels like that, but at the end of the day, I know in my head that it's not, even though my brain is telling me, like, girl, what are we doing? If I am here in the next 5 to 10 years, I need to really reevaluate what is happening in my life. Because
but in 5 to 10 years, you'll be 40-something years old. See, you're not living in reality. But anyways, whatever. You do what you do. We're not concerned with you. Maybe Esau. Maybe you can go back to your ex-husband Esau. But really, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's read some of these comments. Okay, so this is from Nicotastic. It says, the biggest lie our generation was told was to go to college, no matter what. College does nothing but give you debt. Woo! For most creative careers, thank you for sharing. Good luck. Right? Because she went into college for journalism, man. This is what Kevin Samuels was telling these dumb broads about going to these stupid careers, man. But they don't use logic. See, a man's not going to go into no stupidity. Most men are not going to go into nothing stupid like that unless he has a real good talent for it. She said she went there and she did just okay in school. If you're going there, you should have an actual real talent for that, man. You should be exceptional in that, But men are going to go for things that pay well, and if they're really thinking, they're going to go for things that are going to be in demand. Not just now, but are going to be in demand in the years to come based upon the trends. But see, they don't think like, that's why you need a man to guide you. But listen, trust me, women like this, they've been dealing with Esau, they've been dealing with Pookie and Ray Ray and shit like that. And, especially if you've been dealing with Esau, just go back to Esau. Don't come running to the brotherhood. Trust me. Okay? I'm not accepting you. All right, this is what we got here. Let's read some of this. It says, I'm 63 years old. I'm not going to read all of it. I think it's pretty long. I'm just going to read the beginning. I'm 63 years old. I've scanned the comments and am saddened, but not surprised to see so many young people hurting. Okay, so there's a lot of people in the comments that are hurting. Okay, let's look. It says, I'm 28 years old and still living with my parents. This is a new thing. You got the most people that are in their 30s right now, the most amount of people in their 30s living still with their parents. Okay, and they want to leave. That's embarrassing to say that you live with your parents. Come on, man. I've never dated anyone, and I graduated college with a useless major. It's probably a man, because the men are the ones that are struggling sexually. To find a partner and stuff like that. It says, thus I'm now working a remote job I really hate. You see that? Let me read that again. I'm 28 years old and still living with my parents. I've never dated anyone, and I graduated college with a useless major. Golly. Thus, I'm now working a remote job I really hate. Was dealing with pretty horrible health issues that held me back for about 6 years. Now I'm in the process of restoring everything I lost. Some people appear to be extremely blessed at my age, while people like me seem to be cursed. I guess all we can do is keep grinding the best we can, despite what life may throw at us. And that's the spirit. He said, we can do is keep grinding. Well, the grinding is going to cease. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The grinding is going to cease. The little jobs that you have now, that's going to be no more. Okay. And then you're going to just have to, basically everyone's going to have to be on welfare. Okay. That's what they're trying to bring it to. You see? Unless you have a specific special job that's needed in that time, you're going to have to be on that welfare system. You know, it says, I never imagined adulting to be like this, and I'm 25. I think we are living in truly unpredictable, strange, and weird times. The whole world has changed in such a short amount of time compared to the 90s and early 2000s, and not in a good way. The attitude of humans have shifted from being free to being annoyed and beyond stressed out. That's right. People have become more violent, and careless because the world is really rough right now. Please don't be hard on yourselves. Seeing all the comments, it speaks volumes that I and we are not alone. So yeah, listen, man, let's go. Based upon what this chick said, right? She said, the people, what did she say? The attitudes of the peoples have shifted, right? So let's go to Isaiah 24. Yeah, because the wicked is in rulership. That's why the people are in such a low estate, man. This is Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. You know, you people that are still proud now, oh, trust me, in the time to come, that pride is going to be washed away. And the Lord has a beautiful way of washing away pride. Okay. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Right? Which who's the inhabitants represent? That represents these Edomites, the ones that are in control. Okay. It says, therefore hath hold on, did I read what I was looking for already? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get that word languish, you know. I was reading kind of fast, you know. Let's go back up. Salakia. I'm going to read this again. Verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Now, let's look up this word languish. Salakia. Aimal, which means what? To be weak, to droop, to languish, to be exhausted. Didn't she say that they were stressed out? Yeah, they're exhausted. You know, they're become weak in the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because of this society, because of the burdens of this society, the uncertainties. When you have uncertainties, that just stresses you out, man. If you don't know if you're gonna eat tomorrow, that stresses you out. You know, I've been in certain sales jobs where it's like, yo, you don't know if you don't hit the quota this week, you know, or the next for 2-3 weeks straight, you're through. And you might be on that last week to hit that quota, man. You don't know if you're gonna have this job next week. You see, you don't want to have jobs like that, because that's just constant stress. You know what I mean? But this is how these people are living. You know, to pay bills, to whatever, to buy food. Okay. Yeah, that's where it's at. And they think they have a good job, and they don't see how they can make any more money. And they're trying to make money, and it's not working. It's not working for a lot of them. All right. You know, and that's why she said the earth is becoming what? More violent. Okay. It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. That's going into the destruction. Okay, all of this stuff that you're seeing is just leading up to the destruction. Okay, so it's only going to go downhill from here, and this is what I'm saying. So right now you're having trouble getting jobs and whatever the case may be. Well, in the time to come, you're going to have trouble eating. Okay, you're going to have trouble walking over dead bodies. It's going to increase. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, like I said, you're going to look back on these times and say these were the good old days, the same days that you're complaining about now. Let's go to, let me see something else. Let me see something real quick. Let me go to 2nd Ezra 16. That's exactly what I wanted to. 2nd Ezra 16. Not necessarily in the G&T, but G&T could be good too. You know, let's go to the G&T. All right, 2nd Ezra 16, I'll start at verse 19. It says, what will they do when the disasters come? Look, a plague of famine has been sent out, and the distress it inflicts is like a whip, a punishment for discipline. From who? From the Lord. Okay. But in the midst of all these, they won't turn from their sins and won't keep the plagues in mind. See, even now they're catching all this hell. But are they turning to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai? No. They're doing whatever they've been doing. You see? It says, look, in a short time, provisions will be so cheap on earth that people will think that peace has been established for them. But then disasters will blossom, all over the earth, the sword and famine. Ooh. Hey, we see disasters now, but it's going to increase. We keep telling you it's not going to get lighter. It's not going to calm down. It's going to increase. They will lack life's necessities. Oh man, all the necessities that you had, all them different goodies that you had, and even down to soap, even down to water, is going to be lacking for you people. Okay? They will lack life's necessities, but not for the elect. The Lord is going to take care of the elect one way or another. They will lack life's necessities, and the sword will scatter those who survive the famine. The dead will be tossed out like dung, and there will be no one to console them. For the earth will be left abandoned, and its cities will be cast down. You see, so she's worried about now. It's hard, I'm on unemployment. I can't find a job. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, we're going to see. Soon you're going to be, you're not going to be making no videos, man. Okay? You're just going to be in survival mode if you even survive that long. Okay? No farmer will be left to till the ground or to sow seed upon it. So how are you going to get food if the farmers don't till the ground? Because all of you depend on the farmers. Right? How is the food going to come to your grocery store? Ask yourself that. Okay? Trees will yield fruit, but who will harvest them? Grapes will ripen, but who will gather them? There will be vast empty wasteland. So like I said, it's going to get worse. So right now you're seeing the grinding ceasing, but soon, soon you're going to be in starvation. You're going to be in a state of starvation. Let's get Revelation 6 and verse 5. It says, and when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And now what does that represent? That represents judgment. And this is what this is all about. It's all about judgment. What it's all leading to is judgment. Okay? And I heard a voice in the midst of, and even what you're going through now is judgment. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And that just represents how expensive food is going to be, because that was very expensive. That was a day's wages, okay, for a measure of barley. It's going to get very expensive soon. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Now, the oil and the wine represents this truth, this knowledge that we have, okay? See, we're going to be guided in that time through that light. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard of the voice of the four beasts say, come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse. And his name that sat on him was Death, because it's going to be a lot of death coming. And hell followed with him, and power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth to kill with sword, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beast of the earth. All right, so when we say things are about to get rougher, we mean it, man. And it's going to get significantly rougher. Okay, let's say if this, listen, within a few months, okay, or a year, let's say a few months, you could have double the tribulation you're going through now, or triple the tribulation you're going through now. But you're complaining about this. I'm telling you, this is going to be considered the good old days, man. Look what this person says. Facts on facts. It says, I've avoided this video for weeks because I'm 33, live with my parents, life is terrible. Not a fan of my job, but I have one, and currently studying psychology. And these hoes are always studying psychology, but they're the main ones that need fucking psychiatric help. Can you imagine that? You dealing with a psychiatrist that needs more psychological help than you. Studying psychology to broaden my job opportunities. And why the fuck would you pick psychology to broaden your job opportunities? You see, they don't use the sense, man. You should use something that's in high demand. Anyway, listen, bro. Something that can last the test of time is psychology. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, they don't have much of... Anyways, man. And currently studying psychology to broaden my job opportunities and avenues. I am inside the house 24/7 because I work from home. Honestly, I'm the loneliest I've ever been, and my latest breakup really left me numb and disinterested in things, but I can see a silver lining. In a sense, I started creating, I guess, again, which was extra income for me. Keep your head up. Yeah, okay. You guys keep trying to soothe the pain. It's just gonna get worse. That's what we're trying to tell you. It's just gonna get worse. Yes, the prophets are party poopers, if you will, but we're giving you the truth. Micah was a party pooper. That's why what's his name, man? What's his name, man? Ahab didn't want to speak to him, man, because he was a party pooper, man. He kept always giving negative words. But guess what? The negative words were coming from the Lord. The negative words were coming from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And we're telling you exactly what's coming. All right? It says, I'm 31, no friends. Haven't made a new friend since high school. Health problems, money problems. Been single since 19. God damn. Right? And they're 31 years old, right? All these things they're saying, it doesn't seem good. No kids, no life, depressed. But I never give up, trying to make things better. I'm telling you, these people are going to lose it, man. All right? When things get significantly worse, these people are going to lose it. And a lot of them are going to be, they're going to go that Jeffrey Dahmer route, man. You see? Right? I'm 21, and the comments have me crying. I haven't lived with my mom, blah, 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 whatever. She ain't even that old, but, the whole point is, hey, man, these people, man, they've been suffering, man, and it's getting worse. You can go through all these comments and see these people been suffering, man. So through the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, brothers, we have help. That's the point, and you got to be able to see that. Look, it's 333 on top. That's the time. I just went to 334. All right, so that, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect, and I'll say shalom.